Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Kingmaker tonight, because I kind of fancied that and Monomyth is waiting for the next update. I'd like to start with an overview of the barony. So we, I believe, recently carried out kingdom upgrades, finally. Things are going relatively well. We may need to purchase more build points because we need to be improving things. Particularly, we need one more point of stability. Now, in what way can we improve stability? Well, this will need a town upgrade. Tuskdale really needs a rename and is still a village. We have many projects, most of which require extensive use of build points, but we do not have. So right. This trade agreement will pay for itself over time once completed. 90 weeks. It's tiny, it's pathetic, but it's a first step. I thought it was supposed to give us 5 a week, or is that a different one? Anyway, we won't destroy the Temple of the Elk. We will rebuild it at some point when we have the funds, and that will require Jod Kavkan to do it. Research for nature of curses. We do want to research all the curses. Trade agreement with Pytax. Very expensive. Talented recruits for 50 build points. We might almost be able to afford that, but we are starting to run low on funds. There's no time limit on this one. Research for nature of curses. There may be a time limit on all the curse research, which is why we should probably... No candidates available for this position. Interesting. Love of the people. The cost of buildings with a static loyalty bonus is reduced by 10%. Probably well worthwhile. 75 build points. Long time benefits. Support the councillor's endeavours. He's busy. Research into the nature of curses. Tartuk. Regongar's training. He's chaotic evil monster. He's lucky we let him live. Tristian's training. Valerie or Jod can train him. Okay, well, she's busy. He is... Look, it's a lot of... 35 build points. Jafal's training. Jod, again 35. Jubilos training. Canera and Kaliki's training. Lots of training, I see. Research, Jenna Tannerson. Restoration for Bronzefield Fortress, absolutely. Support the General's endeavours, Treasurer's endeavours, trade agreement with Sertova. Wait, we're back at the back. Yeah, we're back at the back end again. Okay, so we can break them down into categories. And over here in Narel Droll, we have built absolutely nothing. I would probably like to change that. Now, we are one stability point away from being able to appoint a 6th advisor, which will improve the kingdom conditions significantly. Barracks give 1 stability when next to a longhouse. Longhouse gives nothing extra for being next to other things. the tavern gives bonus next to the longhouse or barracks, but the tavern gives relations for longhouse and espionage for barracks. For relations we have 16. Our espionage score is atrocious. So while we might want to try and rush to get to 20, same with stability, we should probably work on that espionage at some point. And those buildings cost 20 or 30 each. Additionally, I don't think diagonal adjacency counts, so barracks next to longhouse, longhouse wherever it wants, tavern next to barracks or longhouse. The tavern cannot be next to the barracks or the longhouse unless it's in the middle, in between, in which case the barracks are not next to the longhouse and I don't get the +1 stability bonus. Which means I think I should probably prioritise the espionage just to have some at all. Does anything else give stability? I'm looking for adjacency bonuses. Watchtower. So I can build barracks then a watchtower for instant stability. So that is going to be 60 as opposed to 38. Okay, yes. And then we want the tavern next to the barracks. Okay. We also want to build a wall, obviously, at some point. What else gives stability? So this will give us a little economy boost at the moment. Relation as well. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Is it the upgrade to inn gives it a +1? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Smithy, +1 economy when next to a shop. Shop next to a tavern. So if we're like tavern, shop, smithy, right? Peers, economy, orphanage, community and loyalty, okay, monument, nothing special. Wait. Okay, affects temples, doesn't. Alright. Lumberyard, economy, relations with peers. We'll put the lumberyard out here. Herbalist house, +1 adjacent to a shrine. A shrine. Loyalty one adjacent to the longhouse. So, hang on. Tavern, barracks, longhouse, shrine. Alright, am I? Nothing for granary. Dragon's workshop. +1 economy when adjacent to a tavern or longhouse. Okay, we can sort that somehow. We want the barracks next to the longhouse and the tavern next to the barracks. So if we go for if we go for that, which means longhouse, barracks, tavern. We do have things we can sell, and we should go outside and do that. So, we are going to pour yet more money into this bottomless pit in the hope that speculation leads to accumulation. So I believe we are plonking this here. Do I? There's no rotation. Right. There we go. It's something. So our goal in a few weeks' time is to build a watchtower. And place it here or here. This is outside the walls, this is inside the walls. So here. Right. Now the reason I'm saying a week or two is that we do have projects that should definitely be looked into. That's 100, 75, that's worth it. 50, definitely worth it. And we're right at the end of the month, so we don't know when new projects are going to roll over. We've got a week till Valerie is available again to help out, and that is something we should look into. Where is the project to upgrade to city? Well, that'll be it. Right. Okay. Now, if we review the journal, meet the nymph on our own, go alone, no friends. She's the evil, freaky, goblin mutant thing our dwarf doesn't want to have anything to do with, but we're being blatantly pushed towards it for the storyline. Guess what? Evil, freaky, mutant, goblin, manga thing from hell. Probably not going to go deal with it anytime soon. Coins for a dead man's eyes. Examine the area more closely, see if we can learn more about this poor guy and his curse. We should probably look into that in the Gnarl Marches. There may be an origin of the curse to look into there. He's undead, so in theory we have limitless time. The Curse of Candlemere is the island Willis Gunderson sent people to. We probably shouldn't take too long to do that. That seems like a main quest type thing to be dealt with. Beneath the Stolen Lands, expansion, DLC, random dungeon thing. We don't need to rush that or worry about it at the moment. Kingdom stuff, unlock a secondary stat, working on it. Loyal servants, unlock a new leader post. Guess what? Working on it, it's related. Annexation, add 5 regions to your lands, long-term goal. An Ancient Curse Part 2. The curse draws power in 32 days and 8 hours. Which means we do need to really be prioritizing curses. Bald Hilltop, 100 build points, 60 days. We don't have time or funds. 100 build points can be like 3 weeks to work it, so we need to pour money into that as a top priority. In theory. And we need to be at the hilltop when the curse manifests, and it will probably be really hard. Prosperity, secondary stat. Guess what? It's the same as this. Ancient formula. Bring Bochum the 3 volumes of alchemical treatise of transmutations and bodily poisons. I don't think I have it already. Swamp Bouquet. 3 stems each of Mudleaf, Gloomberry and Dizzyhead. 10 black rattlecaps. I'm just Dizzyhead. Okay, so they are theoretically in this tab. Might's Relic. Dizzy head. Kobold's relic. Okay, yeah. So we have one dizzy head. We need to clearly build on that. And I'm going to presume the black rattlecaps aren't in this section either. If we look here, we have a great number of non-magical weapons and armor from recent encounters that we can sell off. And we should absolutely do that to raise funds for our flagging barony. We should also probably talk to some of these people at some point and check how they're doing. But hey, it's a new session. Let's just make a start. I'm still disappointed I cannot get the items from the Dwarven collection because apparently I missed one because you can only pick it up when you rescue the gnome from the ford with the kobolds in that area. If you leave the area once, it's gone. Wasted. You can't get it. Let's head outside. We probably should visit the tavern again at some point, but let's go to the main square. If this upgrades to a city, do we gain well, a town rather from a village? Do we get slightly more? And we should give it a more suitable dwarven name as well. Tuskdale is incredibly crude sounding. Well, the people welcome us. They see us walking out and striding proud around this statue of Aradon, I think, maybe?
No stopping now.
And it's Lindsay with her annoying squeaky voice.
Wait! I wanted you to meet someone! Here, this is Tessie the Quill, a book peddler. If not for her, I'd probably still be sitting on a radish patch in my hometown.
Wasn't Tessie the one who encouraged you to take up literature and was your teacher, a scholar, a sage? And you're introducing her to me as a book peddler? Tessie, a plump woman wearing heavily patched clothes, greets you with a broad, gap-toothed smile. Nice to meet you, you baron. Thanks for keeping an eye on this little tot. Well, how did you meet Lindsay? Went through her village from time to time. Weren't many buyers. I was lucky to sell half a dozen calendars each year, maybe a couple of cheap vulgar prints. Then a priest from the capital went to live there and he got our young people interested in reading little by little. Some would ask for romance stories, some wanted heroic tales. Well, one day this little tot came by and traded her father's belt, 2 bottles and a hunk of bread for a 2-volume collection of legends about the Arch Knights of Avestan. Came back later all tear-stained, looked like her daddy didn't need the belt after all. So she sniffles at me and says, "Take me with you, I can help," and looks at me like a lost puppy. Surely that looks like her daddy did need the belt after all. So I took her along. Why not? And that's what got the ball rolling. Well, what brought you here apart from her bragging about the new printing press she just got hold of? A little bird told me about a proper city and the stolen lands. Have you seen this shit heap? It's not a city yet, but it will be one day. No. One with a printing house, with an old friend of mine sitting in that printing house at that. So I came by to see her, maybe buy some books while I'm at it. Will you be staying? Me? Not really sure. Probably for a while at least. The people here seem fine. They read at least. And again, there is a printing house here. And I get to catch up with Lindsay. I mean, she'll be out of town most of the time, unless I could take the David Mitchell gnome with me instead, and he'd be a lot less squeaky. And I get to catch up with Lindsay. I haven't seen her for a few years, you know. After I got things here, after I get tired of things here, I'll be on my way again. And where are you from? Right now, or in general? Came from Myvon right now. As for in general, well, I'm from everywhere and nowhere. Always found under a bush, and I've travelled with the wind ever since. Ha ha ha! Well, since you travel around so much, have you heard anything interesting about my neighbours? Tessie hides the money and smiles knowingly. Of course I do. What do you want to hear about? I wonder if I can pay for each of these subjects separately. That's probably the case. Brevoy are subsidizing us. It would be good to know Maivon Pitax. We have had hints that Pitax might not be entirely friendly, and, of course, as a player, we know that they are the main sort of villains in this story. How about we start with this? Has anyone asked about my lands? Now, don't you go taking me for a spy, alright? Honestly, go ahead and check me with magic, or just ask Lindsay. I'm happy to hear and pass along rumours, but I don't go spying on purpose. My business is books. As for your question, well, of course they're interested. People in Restov want to know if they were right to wager on you, while Maivon and Pitax are still trying to take the measure of their new neighbour. No one knows what to expect from you, so they're getting themselves ready for some surprises. How are things going in Brevoy? Bad. People in Restov are holding their swords, while with the royal house gone, it's just a matter of time until there's some big uproar. Everyone knows it, and no one wants it, but there doesn't seem to be any way to avoid it. Yeah, Restov is basically Game of Thrones country. Any news from Maivon? I believe we're trying to set up a trade deal with them at the moment. The usual schemes and jewels. Seems a bunch of runaway bandits flooded in there from Brevoy. Rumour has it the great houses are intentionally straining Maivon so that the old Dory there won't be able to help Restov when the carnage begins. Here's the thing. We are a vassal state to Brevoy. If there's war in Brevoy, we may be required to go and assist. And we don't have much by way of warlike forces at the moment, especially not enough to defend ourselves. If we have to leave and go to Brevoy, Pitax could step in. What is going on in Pitax, anyway? Under King Arveti, what isn't? Parties, parades, executions. The king robs the trade houses that used to own the city. He brought some gang in from Numeria who's been selling deliriant potions. He sends strange expeditions into nearby lands, but no one knows what he's looking for. Nobody can tell what the cook's thinking. That's why he always wins. We'll have to be careful then. Maybe finding out what he is thinking could be important to us. Thank you. That's enough for now. You're always welcome. We peddlers are pretty good judging rumours, you know. I see. Have you heard anything interesting about my neighbours? Sure, oh, that's enough. Yeah. Farewell for now. A good day to you. Take care of Lindsay. Do you, perchance, have any of the books we were hoping for? Show me what you have for sale. Cooking, Eternal Sunshine, something about a spotless mind, Fairy Tales of Everstone. Fighting the Bleach, Practical Guidance. We have this, don't we? We don't need 2 copies of Prodigal Sons, do we? We have Fairy Tales of Everstone. Debates. Okay, well, Legend of the Arch Knights of Everstown. We know Lindsay likes that. We don't need 5 copies. Looks like we don't desperately need any of these just yet. So, what do we have? Curse of Ancient Iobaria. Lab Journal. Legend of the Pathfinder. Secret Overlords. The Essence of World Order. Why is this one copy and this is not? Okay, Great Debates by Valera Ilio. Prodigal Sons, we probably don't need 2 copies. On the Nature of the Divine. Fairy Tales of Avestan. Commandant's Journal. Second half. Cooking Almanac. So, Commandant's Journal first half. Oh, it's Commandant, isn't it? Okay, well let's just sell that for now.
Onwards.
And go deal with the local armourer. Let's buy and sell. As you wish, my lord. Right. Now. Composite. Yeah, but we may have better. A lot of compound bows. We don't need that many. Dagger, dagger, sword, sword. Checking for quality, obviously. It's a start. We don't need these composite bows. I mean, compound bows let you add some strength to the damage, but two-bladed sword, we are not a nutter from 3rd edition. Agile light pick. What is agile? We can hold on to that. Agile rapier. We might want to start ditching +1 weapons at some point soon. For now, though, let's look at armor. +2 light shield. That we may have to look into keeping. Anything we have plundered from our foes that is not of significant quality will... Oh! What? Game minimized for some reason. Oh wait, +1? Hold on for a little. It would be nice to... Okay, yeah. Hide armor +3. Okay. Oh, bugger. Means we can sell hide armor +1. Let's see, he's on... I suppose I'll just click on shared down here. There we go. So actually, in that case, who might benefit from using a shield? He's got a special, what's it? Archetype that he might not be good with armor and shields. Yeah, so we'll hold on that. Oh! He's leveled, okay. We've got Harim. Valerie. We will look into their levels in a bit. At some point. Okay, shit, so we will flog that, because it's very valuable. In terms of weapons then, Sire +1 is just +1. Shock, +2, +1. So I think at this point we are parting with unused +1. I will check that mace. Oh, hold on. Just +1? Wait. We might have someone good. We don't need 2 of those. +2. We don't need 2 of these. Falcata, that's more like a coppice, to be honest. And it's only +1. Jafel's old dagger. It's a magic weapon that doesn't appear to be magical. And that is a load of money. I think we just found out how we fund some of our kingdom upgrades. Back to the map. And then it will be time to head out and explore the Island of Death, which will no doubt be far too powerful for us and require us to level up a lot to deal with it. So, curses. We want this one. 100. Oh god. What else have we got? Oh. Oh, you're kidding. Well, it would appear disaster has struck. Please bear with me while I change my mouse batteries. Oh, it's one of those evenings, isn't it? If it's not the game minimizing, it's another kind of technical failure. Right. Here we go. New batteries are here. And hopefully are going to work. Hooray! And everything's working again. Excellent. I will have to recharge these later after I finish recording. Speaking of which, I haven't paid close attention to the time, so I'll just start doing that now and go, okay, might be a slightly long episode. Alright, maybe a bit rambling, but let's see what we can do. Rank up, probably, it's 2 weeks. There may be something important come up in that time, and I think we might be out of action if we're ranking up a member of the court. Restoration. Wait, how long? A month. Okay. Talented recruits. Probably a better idea to push this, to be honest. 100. Would be nice to get that divine bonus, but we're doing okay there for the moment. Forget all the training. Curses. We do really want this one. Other, nothing. Regions, claimed them, it's fine. So, how many can we get? A lot. So if we go for that, and a load more, we can't click and hold. I have to click each time for this and say, yes, I really want to spend this much money. So that gives me 54, which means okay. Means I can get quite a lot indeed. Okay, 78. So if I whack in another 22. Let's go 24. There we go. So I'm back down to about the amount of gold I started the episode with, and with 102 build points. So now, obviously it would be very tempting to come down here and build that watchtower. This is probably the wrong idea, by the way. But I may be able to afford another 30. This is, I believe, still building. 10 days to build. Yeah, sure. Right. In which case I do want to get started. So, back over here. Curses. I did say this was a priority. It will make him very busy. But the sooner I get on this one, the better. This does take us down to 2 build points again. And if we want 20 or 30, because we can probably afford it. Watchtower 30. So 28 more might be affordable. Uh, 24. It is within well, I don't know about reason. Yeah, business people would not go throwing this much money at something. This is not business. This is... I mean, it's more than an investment, you know. Throw the watchtower down here. Bosh. There it is. We're going to wait for it, obviously. And we should probably go out adventuring. When we hit that stability, things will be good. When we get the town upgrade, things will be great. Tuskdale really needs a better name. So, what do we got? We've got Kazildun, obviously. We have lots of R's in this one, aren't there? Narel Droll. Keviresh, sounds a little Kellershite. So, something like Marundok Var, VHARR. One moment. Although that sounds a bit too much like Maroon and Docks. So, Marunok. Marunek? Yeah! Marunek Var. It's not called Shitty Tuskdale anymore. Look, it's what the locals might have called it for a bit, because there were some tusks there, and it's a dale, but it's Marunek Var now, and it's fucking awesome. Right. Let's go adventuring before skipping days. Nice, but we can go explore down this way for a bit. And if we stay within our borders, we should be able to check back on the barony while we do so. We're obviously probably horribly under-equipped. But hey, let's take a party out on the road again. Okay, what's this? What do we want? Staff +1, stock, 1 to find traps. You know what? That's probably a good idea. Wand of Summon Monster 0. Boar's Pelt, Wolf Pelt. Probably ditch some of these here. Right, let's take the food stuff. Actually, that's a very good point. We don't need the ink. Wait, 2 magic cloaks. Heroism, spell, heroism spell. Okay, no, we're good. Party. We'll leave it exactly as is for now. Might be worth taking Harim out again at some point in the future, but he did a really bad thing in the Bronze Shield Fortress, and I'm not sure we can forgive him for that yet. We should probably level up these characters at some point soon. because it will probably help them do their jobs. Whatever we do, we want to be back at Bald Hilltop in a month. So we want to go to Candlemere Tower. It's going to be very dangerous. There's something over here. Mud Bowl. Oh, right, the mushrooms, yes. Secluded Lodge. Never been here. Monster Den. Amiri would love to go there, and she is with us. She likes monster dens. The Camellands we've barely visited, if at all. Lizard Village? Lizard Village. Right. Verdant Chambers. Now, what have we up here? Glade in the Wilderness, where wildlife thrives, being home to a variety of beasts. This attracts many hunters, but it scares off other travellers. Beast attacks are not rare in the area. We do have a ranger. Free Pine Islet. Never been to this location. Tranquil Riverbend. Okay. Pretty sure I cleared this. The Technic League would be from Numeria, which means King Iravetti is getting in with the Tenebrous Depths is the expansion location. Abandoned Hut, we've visited it. I mean, generally we've explored most of this northern portion of the map. Although we've apparently never been to the Endless Plains. And that's quite possibly for the best, really. Sorrowflow, we've been there. Two Rivers Field. Tom Peak. While it'd be nice to go and explore many of these locations, we don't have a good reason to. And we have good reasons to be elsewhere. So, question is, do we go around this way? Probably not. So if we're going this way towards these regions and here, and I imagine we're headed out this way. Okay, off we go. And we do want to keep an eye on our suppliers. No, we're good. Random encounter, let's do it. Okay. Expect skeletal salesman. Not what I was expecting at all. A skeleton walks slowly towards you. His skull is filled with coins, which glimmer through his empty eye sockets, clinking with every step. He halts beside a cart filled with valuable-looking items. He waves at you in a friendly manner with his bony hands. Hello, hello! Allow me to introduce myself. I am the skeletal salesman. Do not look upon my face or its absence. Look at my wares. Choose. Buy. Who are you? Oh, this story is as sad as it is cautionary. The skeleton raises a thin white finger. I was once like you, wandering in search of adventure, fearlessly delving into dark caves, hidden temples, and ancient ruins, taking whatever I pleased, but then I set forth on an adventure which was to crown my career. I discovered the den of a dead dragon. A massive treasure trove lied within. I could purchase all of Absalom with such a hoard, and half of Restov with the change. The owner lay dead upon the heap of gold, bare bones just as I am now. breathless and still. I'm getting flashbacks to Eustace and the dragon in The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Good book, by the way. How was I to know he wasn't truly dead? Or rather he was, but not quite. You know, undead, a dragon lich. I couldn't have imagined in my wildest dreams. That's because you haven't played Evil Islands. He grabbed a hold of me with his bony talon and I bid my life farewell. But then I looked upon the piles of bones and equipment left behind by the dragon's former guests, and my panicked mind coughed forth a brilliant idea. An idea worth 1,000,000 coins. I offered the dragon a deal, and he agreed. Imagine that. So you're selling things and bringing all the money back to the dragon, so he has even more treasure. You see, dragons are greedy for treasure, but they have no need of swords or armor, so I offered to hold a sale. I would turn the junk he has been storing for ages into newly minted coins. The dragon approved of the idea and gave me the job. He did, however, place a curse upon me, as you can see. Now I am but bare bones, but fear not. To tell you the truth, I rather enjoy it. I go wherever I please, talk to interesting people, and no longer need I fear death. Well, yeah, about that. Look, I'm not a servant of Sarenrae or Omade or Desna, so I'm not obliged to kill you. As a worshipper of Moradin, I do value getting information from my enemies before defeating them. And while you are inherently evil, and obviously scum of the earth, it may be worth taking a look at your wares before deciding what to do. The skeleton happily clinks the coins in his skull. With great pleasure. Here, look. Choose. Buy. I mean, it looks like pretty... Ooh, lesser cold resistance. That's not bad. Colossal Shade. +2 to... Wait. Heavy Shield +1. You know who would like this, actually? We have Valerie back home. And we just got rid of a load of our money on build points. Haha. Yeah, we ain't got that much. So in that light, I'm just going to check tight helmet plus you both save trade against solid exposure. Oh, okay. I am checking for any quest items and I do not see any quest items. What I do see, however, is things that I can sell. Anything that's not an obvious cooking ingredient, fine, we'll go back to doing it this way. There don't seem to be any overt uses for 11 citrines. Hey. I think he's giving rip-off prices, but we should try at least. Rope? I mean, every adventurer's got to have some rope. Just ask Sam Gamgee. Trollhound hides. An interested a craftsman or a collector. A merchant. Yeah, that makes me concerned. That there may be craftsmen we can give them to. Ugh, that's a cooking ingredient. Okay. I mean, just a copper ring. It's not that valuable. A golden ring, much more valuable. Okay. Yeah, he's really not giving us good prices at all here. Throne of Jasper. Heart of the Anvil. We're not chucking that away. It's something. I think we're going to leave now. Can we go back out this way, or must we find another... We can go back this way. Okay. Let us continue on our journey. Now things get really tricky. The Candlemere Tower. We will absolutely enter this location. But beware, great danger is afoot. Because it's about the latest place we've come across. It's not like we've... Okay. Let us begin exploring. The boat is in good condition. It looks like it was used not long ago. We have rice and vegetables. A barrel containing note wrapped in an oiled leather. Let's look at that. Okay, explore the island. We're not alone on the island. A party of free adventurers. Okay. Ha! We are here. Before our eyes, Candlemere Island. Dark, terrifying, and mysterious. Actually, the shore doesn't seem terrifying at all. A ruined tower is the only thing spoiling the view. Time for a walk, it seems, and yet there's apparently treasure here, ghostly lights. Yeah. We're not alone on the island. A party of free adventurers came ashore recently and went to the tower. Let's follow them. Yes, we know. Now. Note wrapped in... We don't get to search. In an oilskin. It looked that way with a... Note with a bit sticking out on the side, yes. We came to this island at dusk, decided to spend a night at the shore and go inland at dawn. We've seen some lights floating over the underbrush. For some reason, they don't approach, keep their distance from us. Tomorrow, we'll head for the ruins. The cleric and the paladin who hired me to guide them keep aloof. They exchange whispers... Oh, so this isn't one of them writing. They exchange whispers about something hidden in these ruins and fall silent as soon as I come close. We've come here to search for treasures for a man called Gunderson, but these two seem to have some plans of their own. It would bother me less if Rishmel wasn't a cleric of Nephis. People say that the moods and methods of his followers change as often as those of their two-faced god. For now, at least, the cleric behaves nicely, except for constantly frantic speeches about the ruins. Anyways, Brit is a paladin of Irori, so I guess I can rely on his sense of justice. Quite. Also, Gunderson hired them to find the treasure. He didn't hire us to find the treasure. So, if they die and we find the treasure, arguably, it's our fair claim. However, in all fairness, we should honour some of his claim, even though he blatantly has virtually nothing on this. Bit of a finder's fee, that'd be about it, maybe. We've heard about strange things that take place on the Candlemere Lake. A few days ago, local folks saw a bright flash of light over the tower at the island, and no one could explain what it was. That is probably a really bad sign. Another strange thing I witnessed myself. When we were coming to the island on our boat, I noticed an old geezer on the shore, and this island is thought to be deserted. I guess the geezer saw us too, because he disappeared. I would track the old hermit down, but I don't dare to leave the campsite unattended. Can't help thinking this island is really cursed, as locals used to say. If the curse is just a fable, and if Rismel doesn't try any tricks, we'll come back here and I'll take this note away. And if you find this note, traveller, hop on your boat and go back where you came from. Rastil bless me. Mori Fokri. Well. Let's just tidy up a little bit here. I'm putting consumable stuff up here so I can move more things up in time. This looks like a pretty dangerous place. So, hello. The coals are already cold. Let's save the game. Let's absolutely save the game. New slot.
March on.
It's the edge of the map. Edge of map. Do we have a inspect? I presume we can just click on things to inspect them anyway. Hello.
Look ahead.
231 coins. Cloth, magic art, robe, obvious potion of bull strength. Well, we know who's going to want that, don't we? Potion of bull strength. It was like... Here we go, it's yellow. More importantly, robe of earth. Acid aura. I hope that just means people who attack us and hit us, not area all round. Constant acid damage. Okay, let's continue our search. Yes, we could blatantly go around that way, and we probably shall. And I must say, this island is looking very suitably haunted. Let's go back this way. The rabbit. The lone rabbit on the deserted island is concerning. About that wand. I should have probably taken it. Was it find traps, wasn't it? It's not level 1. Level 2 spell. Half your caster level on perception checks while the spell's in effect. Okay. Well, let's continue. Can we go into the woods? A little. Whoa, people. Whoa, whoa. Get back. Okay, we're in a fight. Fucking hell, we're in a fight. Okay.
I got you dead.
And you are a war wisp. Okay. Enter. Right. Everybody's pretty hurt. Some people are going to need healing. Looking at the turn order, healing will come soon enough. Now. Good hope. Saving throws, attack rolls, ability success. Sure. Wait, because we've got a couple of people back there. Octavia and the dog. We can.
I can't cast it like that.
Alright, and with that out of the way, you know what? We can free action self-heal. No, not spells. No. Come on, it's a free action to lay on hands on self. There we go. And then move towards the opponent. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, Tristan. That was obviously lightning damage. Do we have a... We do not have a protection from energy spell. In which case, given how everyone was harmed, we will go for a big heal. And a slight retreat. Don't give them straight lines. Lightning loves for lines. Now, ow, 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 okay. Okay, Lindsay, here's what you do. You walk to here. That is big damage, we'll work on that. Out of range. Okay, you know what? Just run. Okay, you... Green will take you to here. So we should be able to do something about this. This will probably not work, but we try. Yeah. The loaded dice are back. Doggus, Doggus, just get in there. And then Amiri can get angry. Do it, lady. Wait, are you power attacking? Yeah, that's a high difficulty target. Glad we turned off power attack. Ekundayo, round 2. Monster, please. There we go.
Cannot hide from me.
Oh,
No strike wasted.
good critical hit. And back up a little. Right. Keldarak. Smite the evil. And you know what? I think this is entirely justified. Now do it.
We can do it. Ugh.
That's great. We're out of fight, but
May I help?
it still hurts. We'll drop a sound burst for healing. There we go.
No stopping
Any
now.
loot? No. Well, that was a war wisp. Interesting. There's probably more than one. And it looks like we're going on a big S-bend journey. Dear game, please allow me to, you know, this area here. Let's get rid of these dark clouds. And if it helps pass the time between encounters, I'm all for it. Okay,
It is done.
there we go. And that is a map edge. We probably should not be doing this at night. Probably. We should
Follow
also
me.
probably have a care we don't blunder. Look, if we...
Here! Be there, Ormos.
There we go.
No stopping
And
now.
it probably still won't work because it's like, I think it's just a bonus to see invisibility, not a... Or it might just reveal them completely. I'm going to act with false confidence and the belief that
I
it
believe
will
I
completely
found
reveal
something.
invisible things. We found a wand of crushing despair. All creatures are in a 30-foot cone. Okay. Obviously, will not have a great effect upon will-o'-the-wisps, because they feed on fear, not their own fear. There it is. So we're just going to pop that. Oh. Okay. Magic missile. We should probably use that up at some point because it'll run out. 14 charges. Yeah. Acid arrow. Burning arc. We'll just leave that wand where it is for now then.
Onwards.
And if we do check our map, yeah, we got loads of exploring to do. Which means, presumably, more war wisps. There's one right there. It's got a surprise round. And of course, our sea invisibility spell did nothing. Oh, there's two! How delightful. They have a high armor class. We need to spread out. Lindsay! I think everyone needs encouragement to not die. Competence is skill checks, so we're going courage. And with that, just move to there, please. Okay, Christian, you know what? Oh wait, are they? War Wisp. Aberration, so they're not undead. So channeling energy won't help us against... won't remove them. They are very evil though. You know what though? You know what? Immune to fireball. Well, now we know. We got a straight charge line. Get angry. Get in there. Mess it up a bit. Ah, concealment. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Okay. Now they hurt. Oh, yeah. Hurt the people who can take it. Hey, where did you get an extra turn from? A Condio? That hurts a lot. You have a potion. I see it. I see it now.
Nowhere to run.
Right. Obviously that hurts a lot, so big healing potion. Self-heal. And a stagger. So like here. Doggus, doggus. Miss completely. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of that. Okay. War Wisps. Vulnerabilities to magic missile. Oh, spell immunity. Oh dear god. Okay. Right. In which case, I'm not sure what the magic missile will do, but it will mess it up somehow. By which it might get some kind of condition, like lowering its resistance. Okay, Lindsay. Hey, about those magic missiles. Good. Want you a bit more central. Christian, people are hurting. What do you have beyond... We should rest here and prepare protection from electricity spells. They have spell resistance. Spell immunity, basically, so they will only be affected by certain spells. You know what? Party boost. It will help everyone. Especially Amiri, who's very, very angry.
They go down!
Oh, it survives! That's annoying. Really? Ow. Oh,
Won't
God.
kill me.
And then the last one will just kill her off, because it's a little scumbag. No! Okay, good. Ekundayo, can you finish it? Look. Yes, you can. It's like Bob the Builder. But with violence. And no comically hilarious scarecrow. Oh, you know what? Everyone who's not Ekundayo gets a turn before they do. Consequently, disruption, axiomatic, holy, keen, flaming. I'm not seeing any ghost touch. This is looking rather serious, unfortunately, so there we go. It's a start. Remove blindness, not needed. Okay, apart from healing ourselves, we don't have much to do this turn. Doggus, doggus. That's great. We've knocked it down. The flying thing is prone. And if they truly are weak to magic missiles, look, it's prone. Pick on that one. Do it, lady. Okay, I need you to walk to here, calmly and collectedly, and turn that into a Cure Serious Wounds spell. Because it will really help her in the very near future when she murders something. Okay, Amiri. Is that gonna... That's 2 attacks, that's 1 attack. I think we should... Can we take the 5-foot step in... Is it right-click for 5-foot step? Hang on, it's 5-foot step in this direction to change lightning bolt trajectories, and then whomp this thing. Twice, please. Beautiful. I mean, it's still there, unfortunately, but you did a good job. Yep. Yeah, hit the healthy person. The dog, on the other hand, might be another matter. This one is worth shooting 3 times, because you might redirect on overkill to the other. Yeah, concealment is what it is. Okay, so now that's serious harm, but we have a cleric, so...
Strike with all your might!
The joy of a left-handed hero. It's okay, we have magic missiles on a wand. You know what? We really should. Excellent stuff. Now... Okay, let's go and stand here. And be a cleric. You know what? Everyone's hurt. But... yeah, we need to focus, because it's going to focus damage. Is it cloistered cleric? Ecclesiafuge. Of course, for one with a massive typo that renders it borderline unplayable. Okay, Amiri. Get angry and hit it once. It might just be enough. Or you could just miss because of concealment. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll take the lightning bolt. That means we can channel energy.
Share your troubles.
Right. So. We should probably really consider camping. Especially as it's the middle of the night. Okay, let's take a moment. If we swap Fireball... down here, right. Domain slot. Okay, okay. So if we swap Dispel Magic for protection from energy... resist energy. Sure, take out the sound burst, slap in a resist energy. There we go. Challenge Evil and Firebelly are fun. There's no resist energy here. Got resistance. Econdio, nothing. Oh, resist energy. Okay, okay, okay. Aspect of a Falcon. 1 minute per level, so not long. That's more for the ranged attacks. And Hurricane Bow, yes, sure. And I've got 2. No resist energy. Okay. So if we drop a camp right here. Game. I'll do. This is... We may be ambushed while camping here. Just be warned. Right. Hunting. Sure. Camouflage. Yeah. Okay. Manage. Do we have anything extra special? Special rolls. I mean, all we could really do is move someone here. Right? Uh-huh. Okay. Not a bad idea. Use rations. Do we have any? Okay. Yeah, okay, all good. Natural healing. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, let's do it. Guess what? Exactly what I predicted. Oh my god, what the fuck are these? Hydras? I'm sorry. Was someone on drugs?
Nowhere to run.
I'm sorry, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Hydras. I'm starting to question a lot right now. Right, this may be really stupid. Let's see what we got. Too far. Okay. Cacophonous Call. Sure, why not? It's a creature. Spell resistance just to make it an even more ridiculous encounter. Okay, awesome. This is basically fuck you, you're dead, isn't it? Yep. There we go. On the positive side, the terrain hampers them slightly. But not really. Yeah. Drugs. It's the only possible answer to this. Well, there we go. So we don't get to rest here. Got it. But we can leave and rest outside, which is a lot safer. You know what? That's a bother, isn't it? And looking at the time, actually, I've probably played quite a while anyway. We'll take those. Pick up this stuff.
It is done.
And nobody's noticing these containers yet. Okay, well.
No stopping now. Did I save after picking those up? I'm not entirely sure. I think I'll go fight the one down here. And then save. Because clearly this is going to be quite some time. And the See Invisibility spell doesn't reveal them even when they are just invisible. There we go. Oh, fuck off.
Grant me strength.
Better than nothing. Right. Get angry. Turn off power attack.
Tear them apart.
Don't bother with Vital Strike because they got concealment. Equindio, shoot lots.
I'm glad you dead.
Yeah, we don't expect secondary attacks to hit, probably not even tertiary. Lindsay! Magic missile loves for mobs you hate. Keldarak, get in there and fuck it up.
We can do it.
In the name of lawful good. For Torag! Doggus, Doggus. Gotta vary that battle line. And you know what? We got magic. Probably should use the wand. Okay, that is not ideal.
Share your troubles.
You know what?
Confide in me. Okay, and you, I believe, have some potions. There we go. Not great, but something. Okay. Let's clear out down here.
March on.
Oh, that March On gave Knights of Honor memories. I really don't want to go around the corner and fight the other three, but I probably should. You know what, though? I've played a decent amount of time, and I can do that in the next episode. Hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode. I'll say goodbye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone. See you all later.